All right, let's move on to my first spot on the card, and I'm less comfortable with it the more I've sat with it. I don't know why. I just think that Trevor Bauer is crazy enough to pitch well on 3 days rest. He's been asking to pitch on 3 days rest all season. So finally getting the opportunity here in Brewers Reds. I don't know if this is me believing in Trevor Bauer on 3 days rest or knowing that Adrian Hauser is so vulnerable up on the mound. Let's see what we're dealing with. I got a minus 155 on the money line, and I forget what my run line was, but overall my minus one, I got a minus 113. The Reds have moved to minus 165 at Bet 365. This total opened at 8, and it is now at 8.5. Mr. Gogner says Bauer, Reds score first. Hauser is a gas can, especially versus Cincy, and that's his article play of the day. Reds score first at plus 110, 76 Fahrenheit, overcast, 5 miles per hour, out to left center. Hauser 5.33 ERA, 1.52 whip. Trevor Bauer 4-4, 1.80 ERA, 0.82 whip, 88 Ks, and 65 innings. The Brewers don't hit righties hard. It was that's what kind of just got me over the edge to make this bet. 219, 689 OPS. Reds 212, 728 OPS first righties. Brewers bullpen 4.11 ERA, 1.22 whip. Reds bullpen 4.75 ERA, 1.30 whip. So last out, Bauer 2 home runs over 7 innings in the 5-0 loss to the White Sox on Saturday. But 1.33 ERA, 1.8 or 0.184 opponent's batting average. Bauer 1-1 with a 3.65 ERA this season against Milwaukee. Hauser's not completed more than 4 2/3 in any of his last 3 starts. He's allowed at least 4 runs in 6 straight starts, 11 in the last 2 combined, although in that last start, only 2 of those 4 runs were earned. Castellanos, Winker, and Joey Votto and Suarez, the 4 of them, are combined 15 for 32 with 5 homers against Hauser. Votto hasn't got a hit against Milwaukee all year, so maybe this gets him going, 0 for 22. And Vogelbach has been a nice addition for these Brewers. I'm on the Reds minus 1. Are you making a move here? Brewers, Reds, Nolly.
Yeah, when I look at this spot right away, you look at Trevor Bauer. That's, like you said, it's actually the first time I get to talk about him, and a guy that I've been backing a lot this year. He's looked really, really good. A guy that took that extra time off and really put it to use. A guy that might be a little crazy off the field. Maybe says some things that you might not want to listen to, but on the field, the guy's a gamer and he competes, and he's looked pretty good against this Milwaukee team here, and I expect him to do the same. He threw a complete game in a doubleheader against them, and then it goes 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs in his last start against him, but I expect him to come out and pitch really well. He likes to prove everybody wrong, and especially in this situation when you talk about 3 days rest, he knows everybody's talking about it. So I'm sure he'll tweet something crazy out, mentioning something, or he might flip off the commissioner, whatever he does. He's a maniac. On the other side, Hauser, like you said, he's been a fade, and especially going against these Cincinnati Reds. 4 innings pitched, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, and hasn't been able to get through more than 5 innings in this month of September. Got a 7.13 ERA in the month, and I'm on it with you, Jimmy. This is a spot that I want to try to isolate the starting pitching advantage, so I'm going to take the first 5 minus a half on the Cincinnati Reds at minus 115.
Yeah, minus 1.5. Sorry, break that down again. Sorry, was that first 5 or full game?
First 5.
First 5, minus a half, and minus 115. I locked mine in last night, and the first 5s weren't available. Does the 3 days rest concern you at all?
I mean, for a lot of pitchers, it could be a concern, but like I said, with Trevor Bauer, the head case that he is, I'm sure he's going to be ready. That's something that I think he wants to go out there and prove people wrong. And he's a solid pitcher. All his advanced numbers, he knows what to look for. He's invested in a lot of technology to try to perfect his craft. And I like riding him. I like riding him.
I will make that addition to first 5 minus 0.5. Just crazy enough to love 3 days rest. All right. Okay, Dutch Boy Fresh said, I said no MLB, but I want to tail this play.